Instructor, Advanced, and Intermediate. All right. Tired of shooting.
Yes, sir.
75 jumping jacks. I mean, 100 jumping jacks.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
175.
Wow.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Push up position.
Yes, sir.
First set of your best bicep push-ups. Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Oh, hey, jump. On your back for piston kicks. Oh, wait. Was that the last set?
This is the first one.
First set.
Oh my gosh. I'm really speaking class along my head. Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3,
Go
sir.
Go back.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9,
Kick it back.
sir. 10, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
On your back for piston kicks.
Yes, sir.
First set of 30.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Sit up.
Sir.
Feet straight down in front. Reach up. Sit forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1 sir.
2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Bend one leg in.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Back straight. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1 sir.
2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Switch.
Yes, sir.
And reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1 sir.
2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Bend forward. Touch your nose to your toes. As far as you can go. Sorry. 1 sir.
2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 30 sir.
Let's see the angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up, turn to your right.
Yes, sir.
One hand on each side. Yep. Turn your body, turn your hips and your chest all the way to the other side. Turn all the way. Yep. Turn and shift to the other side.
Yes, sir.
And back to center, seated angle, legs wide apart, palms up, and back straight. And reach to your one side. And reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go.
Sir, sir.
Big stance, bigger.
One, sir.
Two, sir. Three, sir. Four, sir. Five, sir. Six, sir. Seven, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
All right, last stretch, feet straight out in front. Bend one leg back and lean back. And switch. And stand up, twist it out, doing additional stretches. All right, now, we've been working on tiger, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Have we finished tiger? Somewhat?
Yes.
We kind of presented the last couple ones. Okay, so we're gonna run it a couple times, so take a stance.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm kidding. Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
5 animal salute.
Five animals.
Two tigers, side to trail.
Two tigers, side to trail.
Tighten it up. Butterflies, scatter.
Butterfly, scatter.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Yes. Shift the body. Remember, you want your chest to point where your palm is pointing. Tiger exits the cage.
Tiger exits the cage.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger exits the cage.
Tiger exits the cage.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger combats wolf.
Get those hands out. Get those hands out there. Yeah. Now bend the knees and turn the chest. Turn that chest. Now turn your chest toward it. Yep. Now put the hands back out. Yes, that's correct. Tiger exits the cage.
Tiger exits the cage.
Get that stance. Cat stance. Push that hand out. Other hand. Yes. Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger combats wolf.
Yes. Tiger ascends the mountain.
Tiger ascends the mountain.
descends mountain.
Fierce tiger, descends mountain.
Return horse to the stable.
Return horse to stable.
Return horse to the stable.
Return horse to stable.
5 animal salute.
5 animal salute.
2 tigers head to trail.
2 tigers head to trail.
Here you go. Now, excuse me, as a black sash, your salute won't look like it used to. So this is more robotic. I think we were talking about this last class. Yeah. So this is robotic. 1, 2. And that's how you learned it. And so when you do it that way, that's okay. So when you do it, it should be a pause before you present your hands, right? So 1, 2 stance, strike. Oh.
Yes, sir.
So you don't have to do a cross stance and then a cat stance anymore.
Yes, sir.
You want to step, oh, y'all do. Practice that. Okay. Y'all, I want y'all to step 1, 2. Step 1, 2, boom. Present and then back.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's run it again. We'll go over those last couple motions. To the stance.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Find another spot with someone, switch places with someone, get a different perspective. And I think that's all you need to be somewhere in the middle. Go down to that end. Right there. Right there. I take the stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
5 animal salute.
5 animal salute.
Good. 2 tigers hide the trail.
2 tigers head to trail.
Butterflies scatter.
Butterflies scatter.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Push those hands out. Push those hands out. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Get those hands out there. Turn your chest. Turn your chest. Yes. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Bend the knee. Take it down. Bottom out. Lean forward. Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger combats wolf.
Make sure you're stepping to your horse and then shifting to the strikes.
Yes.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Switch the hands. There you go. Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger ascends the mountain.
Tiger ascends the mountain.
Make it a bow stance. Make the chest turn. Drop that hip. Turn that hip. Turn. Turn more. Turn. Other way. All the way. Yep. And now do the hands. Yes. Tiger. Fierce tiger descends the mountain.
Fierce tiger descends the mountain.
Return horse to the stable.
Return horse to the stable.
Step back on that. Return horse to the stable.
Return horse to the stable.
5 animal salute. Be balanced.
5 animal salute.
2 tigers head to trail.
2 tigers head to trail.
Very good. Keep going. Always go up and press down after you finish your set.
Yes, sir.
Palms. And relax. And then you can move. All right. Anybody have any questions? Yes.
On return horse to stable.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that I learned it first when I was just learning is I would complete my arms all the way up. But should I be thinking of it more as an elbow strike?
Yep. Cutting elbows. Yeah. Cutting elbows, or just a flat elbow strike, right? Flat elbow strikes are good, and then back elbows. So it's all of those. And then the cutting elbows. Have you heard of those before?
Tell me this.
Cutting elbows. So just seeking to graze and not necessarily strike.
Yes.
So grazing with the elbow across a bony area like ribs, across the arm, like joints, forearm, like
Yes.
back and forth, yeah, that kind of thing. Or even just like blocking strikes, the leg, all that kind of stuff. Anybody have any other questions? Any specific move we want to go over? I feel like butterfly scatter is getting overcomplicated. It's just very simple motions for learning it initially. So it's 1, and then switch hands for 2. No, try it again. 1. Try it again. Just from here, drop. That's 1. Try it again. So if you bring his hand up, it's 1. Again. 1. just gonna switch the hands, and they're gonna trade like this. They're gonna block 2. Try it again, they both move together. Kinda like when we did, unicorn stepping and all of these like this, butterfly poems. The way the hands went like this, that's how these go, right? So, let's see. So hand comes up, block right. Try it again. So like Buglets in there kind of, and then block right, boom. Then step back and switch the hands. They have to trade, so they'll come near each other and trade like this. And then you'll push, boom. Try it again. So now the timing of the first one, this hand will come up, like Buglets in the mirror. Look at, turn it toward the palm, you can see the palm. Because you're gonna rotate, step back, boom. Try it again. From here, just step back, go 1, boom, stay here. And then switch, see. Press. Reset. Come here, lift. And you're gonna step back. As soon as you block this way, you're gonna step back. Step back, boom. And switch. See, and press. Yes. Keep together. So in the moment, when it's your opportunity to practice that, if you understand that that's the thing, slow yourself down, just do it correctly. Step back 1, 2, and then press. Because you don't want a bunch of extra. It'll slow the move down, it'll feel good. Okay? Any other questions? That was a statement about my mind. Nobody asked about that one.
Nobody asked you that, sir.
Okay. So I want you to run it one more time. I want you to follow solid.
Yes,
Say
sir.
it, solid.
Yes, sir.
Wait.
All of it.
Yes, sir. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Follow animal salute.
You step forward when you do 5 animal feet together.
Sir.
Go again.
Stand.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Step forward. Step forward.
Follow animal salute. Two-tiger
Yes.
trail.
Trail.
Butterfly. Scattered.
Butterfly. Scatter.
Black. Turtle fawn exit.
Black. Tiger fawn.
Tiger. Exit the cave.
Tiger. Exits the cave.
Tiger. Capture sheep.
Tiger, capture sheep.
Tiger. Exit the cave.
Tiger.
Exits the cave.
Tiger. Capture sheep.
Tiger.
Capture sheep.
Tiger. Combats wolf.
Tiger. Combats wolf.
Tiger. Exit the cave.
Tiger.
Exit the cave.
Cave.
Tiger. Combats wolf.
Tiger.
Tiger.
Combat wolf.
Combats wolf.
Ascends.
Tiger. Ascends the mountain.
Tiger.
Tiger,
Ascends the mountain.
Fierce tiger. Descends the mountain.
Get out there.
Fierce
Hands out
tiger.
there.
Descends the mountain.
Return to the stable.
Return to the stable.
Return to the stable.
Return horse to stable.
Follow animal salute.
Follow animal salute.
Two-tiger trail.
Two-tiger trail.
Salute is better. All right. Take a break. And when you come back, we will go over palm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Come back out. Come back out.
Wait. Back to original?
No, no, there's no real original spot. You just come stand somewhere.
Alright.
Yep. All right, now. When you do your strikes, it's just like doing push-ups. Push-ups help your strikes. The more push-ups you do correctly, the better your punches get, the better all of your strikes get, especially palm strikes, the ones that we practice the most, because that's literally, that's as simple as it gets, right? That's the natural motion of the arm, forward, right? Simple, boom. You can add whatever angle you want to it, but the body's, you have, these muscles are this big for a reason, right? These muscles are this big for a reason. They do this and this for a reason. So using those, you're right, when you use Kung Fu, you want to be efficient, use big muscle groups. So now let's put your palms forward the way you do when you strike. That's the way your palm should look when you are in any of these stances, right? Look, one, that's a block. This is a strike. And my palm must face directly where my chest goes. And if, now look like, you wouldn't spar like this. Nobody does the back punch like this. That is not a bad punch if somebody's right here. You might get a nice one. Never would I approach somebody and be like, all right, let's go. What? Because you don't want to cross, yeah, that's silly. Why would you pop? You have no range. You're punching across your body. So I wouldn't want a tiger strike like this either. Wherever the tiger palm goes, that's where my chest should be. And if you do it correctly, it'll sink forward more than the other one. It shouldn't be equal. Does that make sense? Right? So when you do these, 1, 2, you're thinking low like a tiger. If you watch a tiger stoop, right, it pounced, and I caught my prey, and I'm about to rip or whatever. And practically you're blocking a punch or something, pinning it, and striking the chin, or whatever you can get it to be. But 1, boom, pounce, strike. Hips, everything has to point the same. So alignment must be there. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So as you practice now, y'all have sequence, y'all have some of the rhythmic steps. I understand you need repetition and practice. That's what home practice is for. Yes, we get it here, but so that we can lock in the new points that I expressed. Go home and practice.
Yes.
Try not to be so mean about it when I was younger and start shut down. Like, go home and practice. Like, do it. You got time now. I know you got time. I know you at home. Don't lie to me. Get on that Zoom call and do all the Kung Fu moves below this point. Just slightly incorrect, but you're just in the mirror right here. Yeah, so, monthly reports and stuff.
So,
There. I said sit. Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
So now with that in mind, I want you to, every time you do these strikes really consciously during this time, do those. I'm going to do it with you. Oh, 5 animal swoop. And present. Boom. 2 tigers, high pitch right. Butterflies, scatter. Black, tiger claw method. Black,
Tiger claw.
right? Now check. Your chest is facing me. Point your chest, yeah. Point your chest, turn the hips, sink into the stance. Turn your hips that way, Julian. No, don't move your feet, put your feet back. Feet back, turn your hips that way. A little bit, yeah, that's better. More. When you do it, your hands will come out further. Keep your feet, bend the knees. This way, turn. Like that, with the hips, stay there. Now put the arm back. That's how you do that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Back a little bit, back a little bit. Come on. Chest. Round it. Yes, you can, and you stroke. Feet together. So, shake it out, do whatever you need to do. This one should be lower than this one, of course. They should not be out equally. Yes? This one came down to pin the arm, this one struck the chin. The waist and the chin, especially after you've pushed up on the chin, aren't going to be in the same position, right? So 1, 2. In addition, you want as much range as you can get. So the same way like I would turn completely to punch. I just sunk my elbows, and it's the same thing. I want that arm out as far as I can get it. Boom, all that power, all that range, yeah? Also, if you're pushing on the chin, push it as far as you can push it. Don't push it halfway. You damn it, all the way back. Get away from me. Chin up. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's try it in groups. Y'all are gonna stride it together. Come on, this way. Jillian, will you practice with Sophie? She knows the whole thing. And Saul, you're gonna practice with Mr. Hope. All right.
I don't know what to do.
What? What were we just talking about? Were you listening?
Yes, sir.
I know it's your third class today. That means make your strikes right. That's what we were talking about. Make all your strikes right. Your chest should face your palm.
Sir.
And the hips. Yes, that's good. Like that. Do the whole set like that. Go through the whole set with that in mind.
Third.
Say, well, y'all turn your chest. Turn. Just where your chest is. Let's do that again. Let's carry on. So that has to look different now. Why is it carbonated? What is that doing for you? Okay. Here? This one. No. Here. Yeah. Okay, so when we step back, the first one, the left foot should step back a lot. Yes. In addition, try not to swing the arms out at all. Right here. Go. So now I'm stepping back, strike. And now I'm also stepping back. I might load up a little bit too. That's just the way I do it. Excuse me. Step even. Yeah. Okay, let's do that again. So those look really nice when they're done. Sharp. Yeah, that's right. Make sure that the chest is there. Stay there. Sink that wall like Tai Chi. Yes. Yes. Keep it around. That's perfect. Yes. That looks so good. So here, boom. You got a nice strike. Yes. In, hands come in. Always bring them in immediately, step back. Boom. Yes. And then step back even. Go. Nice. Try again, let me see you do it. Hold the breath. Yes. Okay, now go. Yes. Boom. Yes. Good.
Feels weird, but it's just different from what I'm doing.
You might have also a side muscle somewhere. And I don't do body work, so I can't, and we can't touch each other anyway.
I get this and it's one of the, you're striking, and then this kind of pops out and bounces.
Yeah. It also has a play in it though, a play in the power, right? So here, I have to push off this leg. Once I push off of it, when I twist, I'm gonna lift it. That's what gives it that extra strike power. Otherwise, I'd have to keep the foot on the ground and turn and punch. Right? So I'm pushing with this leg. That's why I load it up on it. So I'm loaded, I'm gonna push. Boom. And I just step back because I wanna catch myself. And I plan it. So get ready to do the next one. But you can't step back from, you can't step from here all the way back to there, so you step even. Because that would be ridiculous. Right, that's different. Exactly, exactly. Go. All right, let's go on over here. Nice. Open it up. No, don't shift your whole body. Just open your arms. Bring it back. No, bring you back this way. There you go.
X is the cape.
So it's like chin, get that elbow sunk.
Tiger, comma, school.
There's a more roundness, yeah, to that front hand.
And then tiger.
That makes sense because they're big.
Tiger. Not tiger.
But if you, even if you did a kick, really it's less about absorbing, it's more about grading. So I give you an angle to slide up. It's still a block, but I'm not catching with the palm necessarily. Whoa, whoa, there. I'm not striking here, so it's like giving you, so if you were kicking, I was blocking, I was like, boom, give you something to grade against. Then I do the next thing. Yeah, yes, much better. This is supported by the back leg first. So if I push on this like Tai Chi, you should feel that in your feet. Push it out a little bit more. Dab like that. You see, that's the neck. That's good. And there's a straight line. It doesn't have to be turned. That was just to get you to sink your elbow. So this is correct. See, that's perfect. So it was a straight line from your heel to your, from your back leg to your front. So that was perfect. Nice. Looks clean. Looks clean. Nice. Oh, that looks good. Yes. Very good. Y'all have a line for one last. Okay, now, let's go back over this. I want your tiger ascends mountain, tiger descends mountain. I want it to walk. I don't want it. I don't want it to do this. That's nice. That's nice. But that's cool. We've already been doing that the whole time. If you're doing the rhythm, like if you saw her doing it, look. When I come from here, this, it's a hop. It's not. It's here and then it's 1, 2. So I actually want you to hop. You don't have to do the steps anymore because you're black set. You know how to do stances. Okay, so once you go here, because the stances will happen in there. You don't have to deliberately do them anymore. Does that make sense? So you can look at me. I was reminding, you weren't here when I told them that, but that's how you do it now. So, the reason I say that is because I want you to walk now. So we just did this one. I want you to go 1, and I want you to walk forward. 2, 3, 4. Strike. 1. I want you to go up, a step forward. 1, 2. Strike. So that's more aggressive, especially after you've done all that retreating. Oh, sorry. You're about to do all that retreating. You come forward, so it's and you're supposed to be simulating a cat fighting with his prey. So I'm stepping, and it ran, and I caught it. Sorry. That's what I. So let it come forward. Okay, give it. Oh, we can run it again together. So like this. So let's shift. Now step forward. You can still go up high with the knee. 1, 2. Strike. Step. Go forward. 1, 2. Strike. That'll show some diversity in that section. When you perform it, if you do it as a tournament, that's really nice. Do that.
So I would get more used to it. Arms and all over.
Right.
That'll naturally kind of just come down a little,
To,
to a little bit tighter.
yeah, much better, much tighter. Yeah. 1, 2. Because you already understand the motion, so you understand what you're doing. Right. I don't have to go. You know, it's good to see, but you know, it happened. And you saw it came across. You don't have to. It just came across fast, but so it looks like I did this. That's what people think you're doing when you're. They think, See?
Okay.
How does everybody feel about that? Better? Any questions? Any suggestions? Any discoveries? Any ahas?
When you come here, the same, does it just chamber?
It's here.
I noticed it's a little floating.
Yeah, chamber. I also usually have it here ready to strike. Strike from the hip like a punch. Same thing, but a tiger ball.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You'll get, and as a teacher, you'll get a lot of those questions, and you'll be like, wow, I've never actually, and it's always something small like that, you're like, I've never actually paid attention to what my hand did on that one. It just did its own thing, or did whatever it was supposed to do, whatever I thought it was supposed to do. And then you realize, you become conscious of it, and you're like, wow. Next time you describe it, you describe that specifically about it, and you're like, dang, that's how you get better. Like, man, Mr. Hunter knows about all these tweaks and pressure. He always has these little things to give us. Yeah. I hate it to myself. You discover it on your own, self-practice. Any other questions?